assignments, doubts, exams. We have got you back. EduPlanner make every chapter easy to understand. Stay tuned, learn more, grow with us.
In this problem, we are asked that hydrogen, a potential future fuel, can be produced from carbon from coal and steam by this reaction. Use average bond energies to calculate Delage reaction for the reaction and then use standard enthalpies to calculate Delage reaction. Right. So why are two values different and which value is more accurate? Right. So first of all, we will find the average bond energies. Right. So here is a reaction. Right. So now we can see here it is no bond because it is a solid, that is a carbon. Right. And we have H2O gas, right? So here HO bond has the bond energy, respectively these with the HH bond and all that CO2 within the reaction given, right? Right. So now we will find the average bond energies. All right. So here from the left hand side, we can see in the reactant side we have four OH bonds, right? So why? Because for one H2O gas, here it is one OH bond. Then if we multiply it by 2, it becomes 4 OH bonds, right? So now similarly for HH bonds we have enthalpy, right? So this will be multiplied it by 2. So this is the balanced equation, right? Chemical equation. So here it is 2 del H of C double bond O, you can say. Yes. So here we can write the bond energies, and that is del H is nothing but this is average, all right. So here del H average is given by energy is required to break bonds on reactant side minus energy is released on the formation of bonds on the product side, right? So remember this. So this is very important. Now if we move forward, we are given with we have the energy required to break the bonds for OH bonds. We are writing it here. That is 4 into 4, 59, right? And for, you can say, for H2 it is 2 into 432. Now for CO bonds, right? It's 2 into 799. Remember it. So now it becomes in this way. So we know that 1836, we will just minus it because we need to require the average bond energies, right? So 1836, then 864 plus 1598. All right. So this will give us the Delage average equals to minus 626 kilojoule per mole. So this is the average bond energy, right? Now, secondly, so second part is standard enthalpies, right? So we need to write the standard enthalpies instead of the bond energies, right? So here for H2O it is minus 241.8 kilojoule per mole, right? So this is from the literature value, right? So these are the literature values. Now for H2 gas it is 0 kilojoule per mole, and for CO2 it's minus 393.5 kilojoule per mole, right? So but here if we are calculating for the standard enthalpy, right? So for standard enthalpy, the summation of del H of products minus del H of summation of del H of reactants, right? Before what it was like we were subtracting from reactants minus we were subtracting like reactants minus products, but here it is products minus reactants. All right, so you need to remember this is for understanding. So now we will just put all the values here and we will just sum up here, and we will be getting del H equals to 90.1 kilojoule, right? So this is the in standard enthalpy. Now thirdly, it is asked the two values different and which value is more accurate, right? So this is asked to us. So del H by the standard formation enthalpy is actually the measure of enthalpy energy uh, re- released or consumed when 1 mole of a substance is created under standard conditions from its pure elements, right? Right. So this is actually happening is we can say finally that under standard condition from its pure elements, we can say is more standard conditions are more accurate than average bond enthalpy, right? So this is what it was asked. And when actually average bond enthalpy is something when compound is formed, right? But standard conditions are actually when uh, uh, it is made from the pure elements, right? So energy is given off and compound has the lower overall energy for the average bond enthalpy. So we can say standard conditions are more accurate, right? So this is how we solve this problem. I hope you understood the concept. Thank you for watching.